Welcome back to What Did I Do? I'm excited. We're all excited. I know it's been a long wait before you pull out your pitchforks and torches and all that shit. Look, it's been a whole lot going on.
Yeah.
It's been a difficult 10 years. But it's been tough. But hey, we miss you too. But now we're finally back and we have a special guest on the show. And his name is EJ. Go and introduce yourself.
What's up with you guys? EJ B. Cruises. Man, it's my first time on the show. I'm excited. Let's get to it.
Let's talk about it. So, today's topic is the old generation of relationships versus the new generation of relationships and what that's looking like. And honestly, I'm going to let EJ take the floor. What you think about the old generation?
I mean, I guess everyone has the same kind of idea of like an old relationship, you know, like traditional. I think when we think of old, we think of tradition. Man provides for the woman, head of the household, stuff like that, you know. I feel like the landscape now is completely different, for sure. Like, just like like if you picture yourself in that time, like shit was way easier. You can like I hate like
that's true.
Our parents put the standard on us like, bro, y'all lived in a time where like you could get a really good job without even having a college degree, for real.
True story.
And now we're living in a time like college degree is like minimum now to be somewhat of a good job, to have somewhat of a good job, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like, yeah, we live in a different time now, for real.
Yeah. Things happen.
You don't even need degrees now. At this point.
Oh, yeah. That too, though.
You got these motherfuckers that show up and they, on the net, no matter what they do, they don't even have degrees. But like some of the wealthiest people on the planet don't have degrees.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's true.
That's
insane.
insane.
For sure.
That's insane. And they'll be like, oh, go to school. It's a scam, bro.
That boils back down to the question: did the man who invented college go to college? No, but I know he got paid for it though.
I did not know that.
You know,
he's a businessman.
he was smart.
We gotta translate that in how it is with relationships now.
Yeah.
Because it's tricky, bro. It is. Because it's like everybody wants to be the main breadwinner. You feel me? Everybody wants to wear the pants, but it's like.
See, before then, it was kind of like good people was just good people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you meet a good person, and then you know it's a good person because why the internet ain't influencing them to say that they're a good person. You know what I mean? Nowadays, people are able to go on the internet and find out what people really enjoy about people and then pretend to be that. You know what I'm saying? They fake it till they make it. And then once they get in the relationship, they fuck it up and they fuck over other people because they don't know what they doing. And that's not even their morals that they following. It's somebody else's. So I don't understand it. Like, why lie? You know what I'm saying? You just want to see if somebody want to fuck with you. You want to make it seem, you want to be desirable. And it's mostly women that do that kind of shit. You know what I mean? It's mostly women that do that shit.
Yeah.
What you think, EJ?
Look,
he looked like he got something to say.
I mean, I feel like social media does play a part, like including that conversation of like how old generation was. Like,
yeah,
they didn't have that back then, where you could literally just go on Instagram and try to pretty much find you somebody to talk to, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you could literally talk to anybody. You could literally go talk to somebody in Florida, Texas, anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
And really, everyone has access to anybody, really.
Yeah.
And it's completely different. That's why, like you said, people have this, like, different persona now. Like, they do fake it.
Yeah. Real talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
There's a lot of fake. A lot.
It's because of social media.
Yeah, it's mostly because of that.
Because you don't have to. Because back in the day, you didn't have the luxury of just typing what you want.
Yeah.
Come talk to me. You feel me?
Yeah,
like,
you have to.
But now everybody's like, oh, I can play pretend. I don't have to respond. I don't have to like.
Yeah.
Man, you look so fucking phony, bro.
Like,
you're
hide
absolutely
behind the
right.
screen. Yeah, you're hiding behind the screen for real.
Yeah, that's
a lot of
facts.
people doing that.
And like back then relationships was stable because everything was so much simpler and there's beauty in simplicity. Like like EJ just said, you could find a really good job back then. Like even if it's necessarily not the greatest of jobs due to the labor or the conditions of the work, but you still got paid well enough to live. Like the cost of living was just different. You know what I mean? And that way you could easily settle down, have a family. You know what I mean? And it was easy for women to even be able to stay at home and play their traditional roles that you know what I'm saying, society built for them, which was the stay-at-home mom gig and all of that stuff. You really don't have to do all that because one man being a breadwinner was enough. Mm-hmm. You know, not that that's a bad thing that women like to go off on their own and work nowadays. I mean, hey, by any means, go for it, get your bag, but don't. Now this is gonna segue into the bullshit that's going on nowadays.
Yeah.
Now stop with the old. I don't need no man for this. I don't need a man for that. Stop with that shit.
No shit.
Stop, because men need women and the vice versa, the other way around too. All right, if you don't need men, go have a baby for that baby fever that you have without a nigga though. No man, no sperm, no semen, no nothing. Go have that baby that you want real bad. Oh, all of a sudden now you need him, huh? What happened? What happened to all that gangster shit? What happened to all that, oh, I don't need you for this and I don't need you for that? What happened when you get tired? And you don't want to work no more? Now you want to settle down, huh?
Thanks.
What happened to the hot girl summer? We don't want you now. How you gonna get ran through and next thing you know, oh, now all of a sudden, now I want you. I curved you in the past. They be stupid, bro. And I'm sorry, they do. They be stupid. I got a lot of shit to say. Like I said, it's been a difficult 10 years. We about to talk about this shit. Don't be dumb, bro. And I was just talking about this with EJ, and I got a question to ask you about it. I was just talking to EJ the other day about how
literally yesterday.
Women just yesterday about how they pretend like women don't want nobody that don't nobody want. Exactly. That's
it's facts though.
That's his fault. You're fucking right. You're fucking right about that.
It's true, right?
They gonna say that like I want a man with no hoes or nothing like that,
yeah.
But that's not the truth because then he's gonna be ugly, he's gonna be broke or something along those lines, bro.
Yeah. I mean, bro, if it was Jesus Christ the Messiah, he could be, if he ain't had no hoes, if he ain't have a high social status and what all this nigga's literally perfect. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to fuck with him. Why? Because he ain't got that social status. Not everybody want him. He ain't buzzing. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting the attention that you would like.
If Jesus did come back, he might just have that social status.
He gonna have the social status. Yeah. I'm just saying. But like, yeah.
It's pretty sure
it's
you get
Jesus,
all the hoes.
It is Jesus. You're right. I mean, like if Jesus came back and was coming for my girl and she was like, I'd be like, I mean, it is Jesus. It is Jesus, you know, like. We talk about Lord and Savior, Messiah, Jesus.
Docking on the cross, right?
They say Jesus was the greatest Muslim that ever lived. Hey,
I know.
But hey, look. Moral of the story is that's a fact. Women don't want nobody that don't nobody want. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And Exhibit A, I can use myself. And look, I'm not for all that. Don't come for nobody in the comments with the old bitch ass shit. That who hurt you? Yeah, a lot of people hurt me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people hurt me, but I hurt people too. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna put all my flaws on Front Street. But hey, I'd rather go through that hurt and experience it and know what I'm dealing with than to be up here confused. You know what I'm saying? I'm knowing what's going on. So you could be a good nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like myself. Like what people have told me, at least other good people. You feel me? Like I would render EJ, Darian, you could be a good nigga. You know what I mean? But it's always good niggas that attract hood rats, and nobody don't want no hood rat. You know what I'm saying? And when you ain't, I can tell you right now, and this gap that I've been gone, one time on a previous episode, I don't know, Darian could clip it in whenever we edit. You know what I mean? Somebody asked me, one of the questions was, what was my body count? And I told them, it was like, what, 8, 9? One of them? Man, I'm at like 16 now. And to keep it 1,000 with y'all, and I said that to say this, it's like, the more women I was messing with, the more attention that I got from other women because I was dealing with other women at the time. And next thing you know, now they cycling in like it's nothing because my status started to go up. You know what I mean? I noticed that, and that was within I don't know how long, 8-9 months, because I was averaging about a woman a month, and I'm tired of that shit. But that goes down that just proves the point. Women don't want nobody that don't nobody want. If nobody else ain't worried about him, they ain't got no competition to win.
Yeah, for sure.
Straight up.
Yeah. Especially now. I know, and it's like the small shit too. I go somewhere with my girl. We just be chilling. We go to the movies, the mall, restaurant, whatever. And apparently, I get looked at. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I ain't there for them. I'm there for her and this food. But like, if I go somewhere, obviously I dress nice. I know what I'm doing. I'm a good looking dude, and I'm taking. I'm taking. You know what that means?
That's the part where they want you real bad.
So it's like, shit. You know what I mean? So I know
For
exactly
sure.
what you're talking about because it's true. It's there. People DM me and all types of other shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? You see my girl in my bio. Leave me the fuck alone, bro.
Yeah, they do it anyway.
Bro. Like, come on now. But I know what you're talking about though, because it's true. It is. You know, and it's hard to deny it because it spans across many different people that I know.
Yeah.
You. I won't put some other names in here, but I see it. So it's a problem. It is, and it's like an epidemic at this point because a lot of women that are in our age group act like this. No matter how, literally from the age of like 19 to like 26, 27, they all act like that, and then all of a sudden, boom, they want a family.
That's so true. We was just talking about that.
Literally, bro. We was just
go tell them what you said.
So pretty much what I was telling him yesterday was there's like an age gap where women want to settle down, and that's like 18 to like around 21. They want to settle down really early because they think, okay, that's what they want. You know, girls they be trying to settle down early, trying to have their little like either high school crush or whatever, you know. But then usually men at that age, they do not want to settle down, bro. They want to fuck all the bitches, literally have all the hoes, all that. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's where the cycle gets fucked up because then now the roles reverse. Guys usually settle down like after they're 21, after they do all that hoe shit for real.
College.
Yeah, they're done with college now. They're trying to settle down, and now the women are like, "You played me out." Like now they're the ones acting wild, and we're like, man, we're stuck.
Pool, man.
Yeah, it's just
small.
Yeah, especially when you're older, man. For real. That's why even younger women, they try to date older because think about it, our mindsets are different at an older age.
Yeah.
But some people get it early on, some people don't. But I'm not gonna talk for everybody, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I mean, they say in psychology that women are 2 years mentally ahead of men.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe that too.
That's so true.
In a lot of situations, it's more apparent in like high school and shit.
Oh yeah.
Like later years of high school and like early years of college because dudes be tweaking. They be on all types of shit, and them girls be holding it down.
That's true.
But then after that, it's like, is there like do we pass them? Now it's not starting to look like that no more.
Hey,
there's a very,
it's true.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a very specific percentage of women that maintain that 2-year advantage, and then there's some that just never had it. I'm just being honest because I'm speaking from experience because I find myself running into more women lately through mutual people that have that issue, that struggle with that. You know what I mean? And then the ones who don't struggle with that are usually in relationships.
Yeah,
and
already
have been for some time. You know what I mean? So then that just kind of leaves the I call them the floaties because they kind of bounce around a little bit.
Yeah,
that's the only option. You feel me?
Yeah.
I got lucky with mine. I did. But there ain't really much left, bro.
It ain't, bro.
That's how you're supposed to feel, though. You're supposed to feel lucky with the one.
Yeah. They say that it's a lot of fish in the sea. They sure don't fucking feel like it. It don't feel like they in the sea.
They're different fishes.
It's a lot of fish in the sea. Fish is good, but not all fish is good.
Yeah,
have you ever tried cod, bro? Like salmon, tilapia, and barramundi, cod. Like,
yeah.
Some of them fish got worms. That ain't the fish that you want. They got parasites.
The nasty parasites.
Yeah, that's the ones that you don't want.
Yeah.
And I just recently had a parasite. Not like a woman. I mean, like a fish with a fucking parasite. That's exactly what. And I threw that shit back. I was like, y'all can have it. I don't want it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I told Lil Bro and Lil Sis before I even jumped in that relationship, I was like, if anything go wrong, I don't care if it's
tomorrow. That was not a relationship. That was a trial.
I'm gone. I was like, I'm out. That's it. calling it quits. And what happened? Weird shit on day one. I was like,
damn. On day one though?
Day one, bro.
I kind of want to hear what happened.
Well, I can tell you what happened. I don't even. Damn, look, my sister called me because look, what happened was I went to her crib and I spoke to her. And I asked her specifically after we've been seeing each other for some time. You know what I'm saying? I had
mean like dating and stuff?
Yeah, like we wasn't dating yet. We just was like talking and seeing each other, going on dates and all that. I hadn't already hit and all that shit. You know what I mean? But the thing is, I was thorough. I was clear. Her communication was horrible, but I was clear. You know what I'm saying? I was clear.
Understatement.
Yeah, understatement. I did my part. You feel me?
Wait, how old was she? My bad for cutting.
You want to take a guess?
I know how old she was. I want you to guess.
Like 20.
On the head. Yeah, on the head. I knew he was going to do it because he could. Look. Usually, I would never, ever date that low. But I was like, let me be open-minded. You know, I don't want to be closed-minded. You feel me? I didn't want to do that. I at least wanted to. I knew I had a theory about it already, but the only thing that you could really do is speculate. Yeah. So I just said it earlier. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather go through the pain and see it for myself than listening at somebody else and then whatever. We just spoke about it. But she was 20, and usually my lowest is 23. But anyway, I went to her crib and I asked her specific in person because it was so difficult to get in touch with her via text message or call. So I was like, hey, things are going in a certain direction now, you know what I'm saying? Like, we kind of getting a little bit more serious with it. We talking, you know what I'm saying? And then we already did it, you know what I'm saying? And you met my little brother and my little sister. That mean a lot to me.
Exactly.
I ain't going to bring you around them if I don't feel like I can fuck with you like
especially
that.
family.
Especially them, you know? So I'm like, all right. So I was like, do you want to pursue something further? She said yes. Being thorough, being me, I was like, are you sure this is something that you want to do? I asked her 3 times. I was like, you could tell me right now. You don't have to pretend and say yes. We could literally say no and continue doing what we're doing and be fine. But I was like, if you want to pursue something further, because I find myself thinking about you more often than I should. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And if that's the thing, then maybe we should go further. And she said yes every time. That's what she wanted to do. Held my hand in the whole shit. Okay. Boom. I left. You know what I'm saying? I left. I was like, okay, boom, she has something to do. I went home. On the way home, I called my partner, Evan. I was like, Evan, man, I'm in a relationship now. That nigga was like, I told you. I called Darian. I told him he was at work. And while I was on the phone with him, my little sister started calling me. She was like, I just wanted to tell you that so-and-so was on live doing extra shit. You know what I'm saying?
I hate that live shit.
I hate that shit. Bro, she went live. So what I did was, at first, I joined it. Because I saw that she went live. I joined it, but then I left right away. You know? And then what happened was she blocked me from her live. From her story. You know what I'm saying? So that way you can't watch her live.
Yeah.
But she didn't block my sister, though. So my sister seen the shit.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah. So
why?
My sister, I don't know. So she could do whatever she was doing. You feel me? Then this the part that really sent me. You gonna laugh at this part. This the part that really sent me. She DM'd me and asked me what I was doing right before she blocked me from the live. What you just to see what I was doing if I was like watching a live or whatever. But then this the part where she fucked up at though. She followed me on 2 other pages because I got a business page and then I got a business page, another business page. She followed me on both of them. We follow each other. Literally, her live popped up on both of them. This the part that really gonna see. I joined on my business account. You know what she gonna say? Why you didn't join on your main account? In the live. That's what she said. In the live. Why you didn't join on your main account?
She trying to be a little sneaky bitch.
My sister was telling me everything that she was saying and that she was doing on the live anyway. You know what I mean? But I was like, all right, this day one. I'm just going to let the shit go. You know what I mean?
She was tiptoeing in her
But then I told she was tiptoeing in her George, just like he said. So I told them right away, I was like, if any more weird shit happen, I'm out. That's it. So literally, like, her communication started to get poorer and poorer and worse.
Not that I couldn't imagine getting it any worse than it already was, but
yeah,
like they get like they had an agreement to text at least twice a day, once in the morning and once at night. She couldn't even keep it to that.
Bro,
I feel like
it was
that's
that
important for a relationship too, though. Like even just checking in with the person.
Yeah.
Especially someone you're trying to take serious. Like
Because at the end of the day, if it's something that you really want to do, you're gonna do it. If you really want to talk to the person, you really want to talk to them. You know.
But this ties it all together. Everything we just talked about. Why the fuck did you pretend? Why would you pretend? That's the question. Why you pretended that that's something that you wanted? You wanted to settle down and be with a nigga who knew what he wanted out of life, that was settled and all of this shit and doing great things. Why you pretend like that's what you want? I asked 3 times. I was like, if not, I'm fine with being doing what we doing right now. Why you pretend like that's what you wanted? Why you pretend like you want the old school shit and all that shit? You know what I mean? Why you lie? What was the point?
She a little city girl, bro.
There you go. Sacramento. That's why she lied.
She wasn't ready.
No.
She wasn't ready.
No.
But she said she was, and
She
all that
thought
shit.
she was.
Yeah. She thought she was. But what's up?
That shit long.
You want to cut?
Nah, we can.
Oh yeah, this is the longest episode we've ever had. No, it ain't. No,
Nah,
we have 23, something like that. Yeah.
I gotta check that bitch.
Yeah, first episode back.
Some
we gotta get
changes.
right.
Side note, before we continue with this shit, some of my shit was stolen by somebody I used to work with, so I have to be very mindful of this and that in regards to storage because I have nowhere else to store my shit. Thanks, bro.
It's out of pocket.
That's fucked up. But look, let's get back to this. Let's wrap this up.
He said swiping, no swiping. But anyway, that's the difference between old and new. No, to sum it up, the old generation, women was fine with looking for them men that's ready to settle down and have that life because they knew they didn't have to go to fucking work if they didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, even though women work, they still know that they don't have to if they don't want to, but they being influenced by the media. And they like to pretend and shit like that, you know, they gonna say one thing, then they gonna do something else. They gonna cat off, they gonna do this shit, you know what I'm saying? They lie. Men do the shit too, but hey, hurt people, you know what I'm saying? That's just the way it go. That's what's been going on lately with new and old generation. You feel me? I hope that makes sense. One more time. They was fine with the traditional being back then. Nowadays, women want to be more masculine, you know what I'm saying, and modernized. They want to be the dominant one in a relationship. They don't want to submit. They find that to be bad or weak because of the media. You fucking up the dating pool. That's literally our first episode. Relationships are dying. Go back and watch it and check it out. But anyway, that's been What Did I Do? That's been another episode. We missed y'all.
Well, in this case, it was what did you do? What did y'all do? 'Cause
yeah.
we didn't do nothing.
Yeah, I didn't do shit.
We're actually innocent. You know what I'm saying?
This time.
Why? The creature at the beginning of the video sums everything up, bro.
That picture in its entirety
That
is
shit's
summed up
hella
the
funny.
last 2 months
Yeah.
of straight bullshit.
No cap, bro.
Oh
No
my
cap. However, like and subscribe. If you like the video, share it with your friends. Tell them to look at it. You guys can talk about it one day, maybe in the moments where you just sitting down, you ain't got nothing to do. Pull up the podcast and then bring up some controversial topics. Talk about it amongst each other and see how your friends and family feel about it. With that being said, it's been What Did I Do? We miss and loved you all. Leave a comment on how you feel. We'll see you in the next episode. That's a peace.